My stepmother announced she was kicking me out at 18 during my graduation dinner. My dad started packing her bags. 2 weeks before graduation, Brenda, the stepmother in question, found my community college acceptance letter on my desk and reacted like she'd just uncovered a criminal conspiracy. She stormed downstairs holding it like it was a subpoena, yelling to my dad about how I was wasting his money on pointless classes and should just get a job bagging groceries like a normal person. Now, my dad works double shifts at a factory. He comes home smelling like metal and exhaustion, with oil stains under his nails that never fully scrub out. But not once has he complained about helping with college. He's the one who drove me to tour the campus, bought me a hoodie at the bookstore, and bragged to the admissions lady about me like I was going to Harvard. Brenda hated every second of it. She'd only been in our lives for 3 years and somehow spent that time collecting fake designer handbags, judging me for breathing too loudly, and hating every dollar spent on anything that wasn't her new couch. Dinner most nights included at least one passive-aggressive jab about how some people need to stop being spoiled and grow up. Fun times. Graduation dinner was supposed to be different. My dad actually took the night off work, which almost never happened. We went to this painfully bright chain restaurant where the waiters sing way too loud and the menus are sticky. I ordered my usual chicken strips like I was still 12. Dad was beaming, taking blurry photos of me in my cap and gown with his cracked phone screen. That's when Brenda dropped the nuke. Right between my dad ordering dessert and me opening a card with $20 from Aunt Marie, she cleared her throat like she was accepting an Oscar and said, "I have an announcement." I braced for impact. With this smug little smile, she turned to me and said, "Since you're 18 now, it's time to move out and be independent. You have 1 month to find a job, a place to live, and stop relying on your dad for everything." She said it sweetly, like she was doing me a favor. The table went silent. The whole restaurant probably didn't, but in my head, it was crickets. My dad froze mid-bite, fork halfway to his mouth. Then he put it down, really slowly, and said, "What do you mean?" Brenda launched into a TED talk on tough love and real parenting. She talked like I was some freeloading failure holding everyone back. My dad just listened, didn't say a word. Then he pulled out his phone and started scrolling. I figured he was checking work emails or texting his boss. Nope. He stood up and said, "We're going home. Now." The drive was pure tension. Old rock music on low, Brenda rambling about how proud she was, and how this was for my own good. My dad said nothing, just gripped the steering wheel like it owed him money. We got home. My dad walked straight to the bedroom closet, pulled out 2 suitcases, and started throwing Brenda's clothes in them like he was speed-running a breakup montage. Her overpriced shoes, in. Her fancy work blazers, in. No folding, just chaos. Brenda was screeching, asking if he'd lost his mind. My dad turned around and, calm as a monk, said, "If anyone's moving out, it's the person who made a decision about my kid without asking me." She tried pulling the, "This is my house too" card. Dad hit her with, "Your name's not on anything. You've lived here for free for 3 years and contributed nothing but complaints." Then she threatened to call the police. Dad handed her his phone and said, "Go ahead. Tell them how you've been emotionally abusive to a teenager and tried to kick her out with nowhere to go. I'll wait." She didn't call. She just yelled more, slammed drawers, stuffed her things into bags while calling my dad every name she could think of, kept saying he'd regret it, that I was a spoiled brat, and he'd come crawling back when it all got too hard. My dad didn't even look at her. He sat on the couch eating leftover graduation cake, watching Chopped like it was the most normal Tuesday night ever. After she left, slamming the door so hard the neighbor's porch light came on, he looked at me and went, "Wanna watch a movie?" We put on the worst action flick ever made. Explosions looked like clip art. Acting was bad enough to be a crime. We shared a tub of ice cream straight out of the container and didn't say much. And that night, that was better than the graduation party I never had.